there's this engorgement that is and I've been enduring the pain and allowing baby breastfeed. I've been latching on that breast. If you have it, you would know. Hello beautiful people, I am Didi and you are welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, thank you so much for stopping by. Please consider to subscribe. If you are a viewer who haven't subscribed, please consider to subscribe. And if you're a subscribed viewer, welcome back to another video. As you can tell, I am really sweating. Lights. Carry lights. There have not been lights since early hours of the morning. Until now there is no light. Baby and I have burnt out the power, have used up the power from the rechargeable fan, so I'm stuck with this plastic fan and it's shaking, and in case if it breaks or in the course of this video it breaks and you see me with paper, I have to fan myself and baby who I'm breastfeeding now because this sun is sunning, really sunning. For those of you who have lights in your area, I'm currently envying you. Like, I'm jealousing you now. So I feel better, as you can tell, as you can see, I feel better. I look better. I mean, I'm rocking the double bun. They are uneven, but what can I do? I just loosened my Ghana Didi because it will turn to dada, it will turn to dread if I don't loosen it. I just took it out and I packed my hair like this because I want to do this rice water treatment. Since I had baby, which has just been a couple of weeks, I haven't done any self-care, nothing, not my nails, not lashes, nothing. And my hair has been so thick. I was born with thick hair, or I've always known myself to have thick hair. Even when I wasn't on a natural growth, I always know myself to have thick hair, but this is too thick. So I want to do the rice water treatment because when I was doing it, this is not my first time of attempting it. When I was doing it, I had the right texture of thickness and I had real growth, especially on my edges, which has traveled away. My edges are gone. This is not on postpartum. This one is not on postpartum. I don't know how I got here, but my edges are gone. And yeah, when I took out that hair, I'm still mourning the ones that the shedding the shedding is large. I had to squeeze it into this tissue, like squeeze it into this tissue. Look at how big it looks. Like, look at it. I'm currently mourning this, but I still have to get rid of it. At my side of the world, how we get rid of, shed hair if it's not in the salon is you get to wrap it in cotton wool, which some of you call cotton swab, or a tissue, which some people call toilet roll. You wrap it in it and then you throw it in the WC, and leave it for a couple of hours. So it's few minutes to 1 p.m. It's almost 1 o'clock p.m. and when I throw it in the toilet, eventually maybe by 2, I can flush it by 7, 8, so it would have sunken into the toilet bowl. All right, enough of the disgusting stuff. I came to give you guys updates on my mastitis, the mastitis on my left breast that I spoke about in the last video. I look better than the last video, don't I? I really look better than the last video, and I feel better than the last video. Pains here and there, but it's not as excruciating, is really extreme, but it's not as painful as it was before, as you can tell. And like I said, I'm currently breastfeeding my baby on that same breast that I am suffering the mastitis on. I didn't really do much. The paracetamol I took that day, that was the only one I did take. I have just been sticking to the warm compress, but sincerely, it's not been warm compress, it's been hot compress. It's been hot compress. Oh Lord, Oh Lord, black girl magic. So the water I use is not boiled, but it's really hot, and then I use a towel and I gently, because it's painful. If you have it, you would know. Leave it in the comment section, because you know. If you have ever suffered it, I mean, and there's this engorgement that is hey, hey. Please, oh, don't let it happen to you. And the only way you can let it not happen to you is ensure that you always breastfeed your baby on both breasts. Like maybe 2 feed per breast. You could breastfeed twice here, twice here. It depends on the flow of your milk or the way you lactate. Please breastfeed on both breasts. Now, avoid pressure on the breast. If you're going to use a strap, a baby carrier for your baby, ensure that his head or the weight is at the middle of your chest, which might still give you pain, but not on the breast, because it could lead to mastitis. Avoid bending over a whole lot. It could lead to mastitis. And you know, there are the chronic ones. Mine is acute, so I really would not know, but the chronic ones I think has to do with like the real infection of the, yeah, a lot of science related stuff. But for me, I've just been using the warm compress and I've been enduring the pain and allowing baby breastfeed. I've been latching on that breast. Like, no, I have to get better. I cannot help it, because it's not just the breast. You would have fever, you know, you could have teary eyes, headache, and it's not something you want to experience. So like I said, avoid those things. I feel better. I feel the pain, but I feel better. For the width low, it's gone. The balls I complained about have finally decided to let me go. They have said, Auntie, be going. For babies diarrhea, I had to take baby to the hospital for that one, because TMI, guys, TMI. So I had to take baby in for a physical examination, let me call it that, because it was too much. There was lots of diaper explosion. I couldn't help it. I couldn't help it, and I was really scared, because dehydration for an adult is dangerous. How about, you know, diarrhea could lead to dehydration for a baby, and I didn't know what to do. I'm a first-time mom. I didn't know what to do, so I had to take baby in. And after examination, we're given a written prescription for zinc sulfate. Now I was told that I'm to get 10 milligram of zinc sulfate, which I got for 300 naira. If I didn't see at 10 milligram, I could get 20 milligram. But if I was going to get 20 milligram, I was told to cut it in half and administer half of it today and half of it the next day, because it's to be administered once a day. Baby has been taking it now for 6 days and 4 days to go. So what I do, I just gave it to him now. That's why I still have like all of the stuff around here. What I do is I put it in this spoon. It's a tablet, so I put it in this spoon and I put cool water. The water I use, while I was shopping for baby, we did get bottles of water which you would boil and allow to cool if you want to give your baby water. So I did put little of that in this spoon and, you know, melt the tablet. I'll give it to baby to drink, then I'll give him 2 or 3 more spoons, depending on how I feel, of warm water, you know, just to allow it to settle down into his system. So that's what I've been doing. But I got this is 10 zinc sulfate, 10 milligram of zinc sulfate. I've been administering orally to him once a day, and we've gone for 6 days. So yeah, he feels better. I also had to do a diet change again. Like I shared, I did have postnatal hemorrhoid, and you know, I told you the things that I was to get, but now the pediatrician has changed my diet again. Nothing with added sugar, carbonated sugar, natural sugar, nothing like that. I was told to stop bananas, no sugar when I take tea, when I take pap, when I take oats, limiting the sugar. For now, I can just to eat rice, yam, Irish potatoes, sweet potatoes to a limit, plantains, fried plantains if I have to, but moderation is key. No slime, so that means no ogbono for me, no ewedu for me, no okras for me. But I can, even I was told to not to take bitter leaf because bitter leaf serves as a purgative for children. So would I call it purgative or laxative? Any of them, sha. So what I can do now is utazi. I don't know the English name, please. Utazi leaf. I can take utazi. I can take pumpkin leaves. They've retired from the. He has taken a break from the breast, and he has gone back to it again. So I can take utazi, like I was saying. I can take ugu, which is pumpkin leaves. I can take yeah, for ugu I can cook it in any way. I can use what's it called again, okazi leaf. I don't know what okazi is in English, so okazi. No water leaves for now. All of these things are just temporary so that we can, you know, help this young man get his booty back because it's you know. And I was told not to use baby wipes to wipe him when he poops. I was told to use tissue or water because of diaper rash. Yeah, so yeah, that's all. If I'm going to make swallow, to make it soft, so for now I'm taking wheat is what we use in my house, but since I had a baby I've started adding semo to it. So I take semo, I don't take wheat. But anytime I'm going to make any of them, I have to eat for myself, I have to make them really soft. So yeah, that's just it. Since it's temporary, what can I do? Leave it in the comment section. Sacrifices you made for your little one, because most of the foods I have been told to eat would still solidify my poop. I was told to eat beans. I can eat beans, but I'm to eat it with bread. Who's having hemorrhoids eating beans and bread? So let me know what sacrifices you had to make for your little one, and let me know if there's, you know, anything I can use that can better the situation either for me or for baby. Like I was told to stop the liquid paraffin, but I never used it, so that's not it, because I was told that it could seep out of. Enough of all of these things I'm saying. That's disgusting for some people, but yeah, you can read up on it and, you know, educate yourself. You who haven't had a baby, or you who already have a baby and you're going through it, you know, and you cannot tell anybody. Please, oh, learn from Didi. It's not that easy. It's not. Or they give fair mancha. Or they give fair. It's not easy. So yeah, that's it for today, guys. I need to give you an update because when I wanted to cry, I cried for you people. So now that I'm smiling, let me smile for you. Till my next video, guys. I love you. Bye.